Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is the Hood Oracle, aka Karmic Source Nightmare, coming at you with another video. So, a couple of announcements before we begin. I am going to be getting back to my roots on this channel. I will be doing my educational videos interspersed with what originally put me on the map on YouTube here, and that is my karmic videos, okay? There's a certain way that I deliver the videos that people seem to like, so I have to get back into that. There are still people that are dealing with the karmic energy, and I can't forget about those people, okay? People do come to my channel, you know, to see those types of readings because there's a lot that's revealed, you know, and I don't shy away or gloss over anything, okay? My brand of delivery is quite unique, and I've kind of carved out a niche here on YouTube for that type of karmic reading delivery. Now, the other announcement that I had is for the Karmic Profiling Series 101. Those I'm going to be doing on my website, okay? Because I don't want to have too many different things going on here on this channel. I do want to concentrate on a few things on the channel, but there are certain things, especially with karmic profiling, I am going to keep it on my website. Okay, so the Karmic Profiling Series 101, I am moving it towards my website. The link to my website is on my About page here on my channel. Okay, it's right there in the bio. Just click on it and you'll be fine. Now, what I wanted to do is a karmic reading here. So what I'm going to do is first off, close this laptop, move it on to the side here, because I need as much space as possible to be able to pull as much cards as possible that are needed for this reading. Now, it's been a while since I've done a karmic reading, but it's like riding a bicycle. You never forget once you learn, right? So, for those that are still dealing with a karmic situation, okay? This is for y'all. What's going on with the karmic or karmics that remain in DM's life? And we want to get into specifics. Because if you're, let's face it, if you're not physically together, you're still dealing with a karmic situation. Okay? You may be aware of this person, you may not be aware of this person. It may be more than one. It may be a group. So let's see what's going on here. There's definitely some social media stalking here. Now let's hope that this reading goes through, because I made a karmic reading yesterday and it just completely got deleted. I know I didn't delete it. I wouldn't delete my own work. So somebody out there is either feeling depressed or is not liking the fact that I'm making these readings. Okay? A little bit about karmic energy for those that are just coming towards my channel and don't know anything about karmics. Karmic energy is vindictive. Karmic energy is competitive. Karmic energy is very reliant on their feminine wiles. Karmic energy is very, very sneaky, manipulative, knows which words to say, which words not to say, to kind of slither their way in. The karmic energy is Jezebel. The karmic energy can be an Ahab as well. This could be somebody that's willing to do anything for this karmic because he has love for this karmic, but this karmic has an obsession with the DM. Much like A lapdog of the karmic would kind of be like a gopher. Go do this, go do that, go do this. Anything for you. Anything for you. Okay? That type of energy. So make no mistake. They're very sneaky. Right about now, I would say for a good portion of the views that any channel like mine gets, I feel a lot of those views are coming from karmics, okay? A lot. And a lot of times they'll look at a video 2 and 3 times to make sure they didn't miss anything. So when you look at views, a lot of those views are coming from karmics. Because let me tell you something. Once you've gotten your information, there's no need to see it 2 and 3 times, right? If you're a divine feminine. Got the memo, let's go to work here, right? But if you're a karmic, you're going to obsess about things. So, that being said, and before this cup of coffee crashes on the floor, let's just move that over there. So let's read into the karmic energy, no matter who it is. Karmic energy is Jezebelian. So there's no separation in that, okay? They're one and the same. Ahabian energy is a supportive energy to the karmic. So we'll get into the whole Jezebel, Ahab, Leviathan, all of that. I feel we need to revisit all of that, okay? Because not that we've forgotten about it, but it's very prevalent now, especially since I've made several readings already and they have all been deleted. Okay, not by my hand, by a clawed demon hand, okay? Alrighty. So first card up, what is going on with the karmic energies that we need to be warned about or be made aware of? Now, oh, okay. Wow. 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 No wonder they wanted to shut me up. Speaking of shutting me up, what are you laughing at over there? No, she knows.
You have to take her battery out, then you're sure she shut up.
Yeah, good luck with that shit, bitch. I'll fight you kicking and screaming, but and scratching and whatever and biting. But the first 3 cards that came out here are the 9 of Swords, the 10 of Swords, and the Death card. Okay, so this is pointing to, and I did a pre-shuffle before I pressed record here, okay? And this 9 of Swords keeps coming out. They're having sleepless nights. They cannot sleep because they're getting glimpses into their very lonely future, okay? So let's read into the way that I do these. I usually have 3 cards here to kind of lay out the general energy, and then we get into specifics. So right out the gate with the 9 of Swords, the 10 of Swords, and the Death card, you have 2 cards here that talk about an ending. And them being very, very nervous and anxious that this is actually over. Nothing they've done has worked. They are going through the range of emotions right now, guys. Okay? They're going through. I can't believe that everything that I've tried has not worked. My manipulative tactics have not had a lasting effect. He's going to find out all the secrets that I've been keeping from him. And it's all being highlighted in a mishmash of nightmares for the karmic. Absolutely. My mother just put 2 thumbs down there. It's like, you're going down. Thumbs down, bitches. Thumbs down. Okay? So,
I see you later.
All right, honey. Oh, mom's about to run a few errands. Yeah. So, and you know, Mama Dukes, you know, I get my gifts from her. Well, I get them from God, but, you know, I had to get some kind of, you know, bloodline traits, you know, and I do have the abilities from both sides of my family. You know, it's like, but I'm finding out more about one side as opposed to the other. Let me tell you something. When you find out about yourself, everything takes on a new, very bright, colorful view. Everything is so much clearer. Now, we're going to dig deep into these 3 cards here. As I said before, they are having very lucid, by the way. Very lucid, as if they are actually there, okay? In the dream space, that they know that they're lucid dreaming. This is the thing. And this is what's fucking with them. You know, they can't just write it off as a bad dream. They are feeling the ill effects afterward when they wake up, okay? So all of their sins are being played out one by one. You did this, you did this, you did this. Their judgment has already come. I'm so sorry, guys. I sound a little nasal. I do have a bit of a head cold, so... But I'm still going to do this reading because I love you guys. All right. Page of Pentacles. Now, pages are usually young people, a younger, more immature energy, or somebody that's trying to learn something or a message. Okay? So this one we have to leave here for a bit until we see what other cards come up. What's going on with these karmic energies related to these 3 cards here? What's going on with these karmic energies related to these 3 cards here? Okay. They're on the defense. They're very snappy because they haven't had any sleep. They're very snippy to everybody else, okay? They may be snapping at their kids, which is why this Page of Pentacles came out here, okay? They are acting very immature and childish. And they don't know how to explain to people why they're feeling the way they do, because then they would have to out themselves. They would have to expose themselves. Well, why are you having these nightmares? You know, usually when you have a nightmare, it's your brain's way of replaying the events of the day, of the past 3, 6, 9 months, 12, 15, 20 years. Okay? Everything in a mishmash, in a hodgepodge of dreamtime fuckery that's messing with your fucking head. Okay? They know it's over. They know it's over. Nothing has worked. What else is going on with the karmic energies? And this can be anybody. This doesn't necessarily have to be somebody involved with masculine either. This could be anybody in your life. This is why I'm making it that general. But for the most part, this is about the relation to DM. Another page just came out. Okay. Very childish, immature energy. Stamping your foot, your hands folded across your chest and pouting. That type of energy. Page of Cups. Hold on a second, guys. So sorry about that. Mommy forgot her keys. No problem. So with this Page of Cups here, this is involving something having to do with the children, because they're really highlighting the pages here. She's snapping at her kids. look, there are times when I've had nightmares and everything, but I don't snap at people, the following morning. And when a person's snapping at her kids, wow. Because it's right smack dab, this Seven of Wands card here is right smack dab in the middle of 2 pages. So this could be a young earth sign child and a young water sign child. The water sign child is trying to be empathetic to mama because it is mama, right? Even though the mother is a karmic, it's still mama, right? And the Page of Pentacles here, the young earth sign child is looking at her like, trying to understand what's going on here, trying to figure things out. But because of what's going on in the dream space with this karmic, she's snapping at her kids. And the thing is that for those DMs that have left, he doesn't know this until now, that this bitch is snapping at your kids. Okay? She's snapping at them. That's verbal abuse right there. What else is going on with this karmic energy with these 3 cards here? She doesn't know how to explain to these children that the family dynamic is going to change. Okay? The only bond that they have now is by DNA and by blood. That's it. That's it. Because we have the Wheel of Fortune card here. This is over. When you have the Ten of Swords and the Death card and the Wheel of Fortune right underneath, it's over. It's over. How does she explain this to the children, though? Children are resilient. Don't talk down to them. Just explain to them what's going on. I feel like these young children are not that young. I feel they're snapping at them, but they're at least over the age of 10, the both of them, okay? Getting into the double digits, all right? One might be 12, one might be 15, like that. Okay, hold on. What else is going on with the karmic energy here with these 3 cards being highlighted? Yeah. We got the 3 of Swords here. So a lot of this nightmarish, hellish experiences that they've been going through, these karmics, is trying to figure out how to explain this. Now you have to atone not only to the people that you tried to separate, but you have to atone to the children that are being thrust into this thing in a different family dynamic now. How do you explain this now? See, if you were a mature karmic, you could have explained to them, look, mommy and daddy are not going to be living together. But then again, how do you explain to the children that there's no love there? And the karmic is thinking about that with this 3 of Swords. How do I explain this to the children? That it should have ended a long time ago. And now the dynamic is going to change. You see, instead of, and I feel like a lot of karmics are doing this, instead of explaining to their children that just because mommy and daddy are not going to be living together, it doesn't change the way that they feel about you as the children, she may try to vilify the masculine and use that as, and use the kids against the masculine, which I'm going to tell you, it's a very foolish thing to do, because you're going to cause resentment within the children for pitting them against their father. And when they become a little more aware about how relationships work, as they move into their late teens, early 20s, mid 20s, they're going to remember everything you said, and you don't want this following them. This is the real concern that I have. It's not about the karmic at all, obviously. I'm really concerned about the children here, okay? Because this can fuck them up, okay? You know, this is being left to be handled by a person that's off their rocker. Their mother is off their rocker. And this whole dynamic change explanation thing is being left in the hands of somebody that is a manipulator. So, you know, there is a concern there. And of course she's talking shit about you, feminine. Of course, with this Three of Swords here, of course she's talking shit about you. To try to, you know, pit the kids against you. What else is going on within the karmic energies here? Now, I feel she's using the fact that they're young and therefore innocent. Look, you know, they can't help that they were born to this karmic, okay? She's using the fact that they're young to try to actually talk down to them instead of them figuring out things for themselves. She doesn't think of them as independent thinkers. So she's going to try to use her position as their mother to influence their thought processes as in regard to this dynamic change. Okay? Let's see here. We have a few more cards here. I'm going to be making a couple of videos today, so just sit tight. The bitch is back. All right. There's a focus on money here and the division of the finances. She's going to try to manipulate that as well. And that's another concern here. I feel also with the Death card here, being right next to the Ten of Swords and her having nightmares about it, part of the nightmare process that she's been experiencing is her lawyer saying that there's nothing that they can do. There are no loopholes that they can manipulate. That's what's got her fucked up. That's what's got her fucked up. She's not bothering with the magic in a way of trying to separate y'all anymore. She realizes she can't. But what she might be doing, and a viewer of mine had mentioned this, and it's a good thing that she did, because it, you know, kind of adds another layer to this that we need to look into. So thank you for that, is a shut up spell. Okay? Now, whenever I do readings and they don't show up here and I let you guys know about it, that means somebody has tried to put a shut up spell on my work. They can't put a shut up spell on me, because you ain't shutting my ass up, but they can shut up the work, right? So just another layer to this hodgepodge that they have been cooking up. With this Six of Pentacles here, they're trying to manipulate this in such a way where they get more than their fair share under the legal system. Okay? And as I said before, and I do believe it needs to be reiterated, that a good portion of their nightmare experiences is knowing that there is no avenue they have left to turn. There's nothing left that they can do. They have really gone through the wheel of their options, and they have exercised every single solitary option that was at the time available to them. And they're realizing, I have nothing left, literally. I have nothing left. What am I going to do? I'm stuck. Now, for these karmics that were using pregnancies as a trap to the DM, now they're stuck with 2 children they don't want. And that's part of the reason why they're snapping at them as well. They take one look at the children, which I'm concerned about, I'm going to be honest. They take one look at the children, it's like, ugh, now I'm forced to take care of you by myself. And there's a saltiness and a disdain for their own seed. But, you know, you should have closed your fucking legs, okay? You should have not done what you've done to bring these 2 innocent souls into the world, into your sick, twisted games. I'm telling you, there may be some extended, blended families here. If this pans out the way that I'm seeing it, and my predictions pan out maybe 2 to 3 months after I predict them, it's not boom like that. Because, you know, things do take time to manifest. I'm feeling here with this energy also that there may be a judgment here. That the DM gets the kids. And then you get this extended family. That's not so for everybody, but for a selective group that this is resonating with, I feel, and I am feeling something in my heart right now, like a swelling. If you're concerned about how this is going to be able to pan out nicely, a way will be made. So that's one thing that I've learned on this journey, is that you're not going to understand everything, but know that everything has its own solution already in the works. Okay? Your job is not to understand every single thing. Just know that everything is already as it should be, as it is now. Okay? Even if you don't understand that there's a big cosmic reason behind it. Okay? What else is going on within the karmic energies with these 3 cards here? Let's get into it. Okay, Knight of Pentacles. This is regarding a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn masculine specifically. Let's see what else it, because that's also the slowest moving energy in the deck. Okay. All right, this is talking about you now, feminine. She thinks that it's unfair that you know all of this that's happening before it happens. Because we have the Knight of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands, and the High Priestess here, okay? The Knight of Pentacles is marching steadily, not skipping a beat, not tripping and falling all over himself, just steadily walking towards his feminine. And she hates you for knowing things before they happen. She hates you for having faith due to the things that you know. She hates you for fighting for this. She hates you for having to have fought back towards you, okay? She's never had to fight back with any of the other women, but she had to fight back with you, okay? She hates you for it. She hates you for the whole lot, okay? She hates that you know more than you should in her eyes. She hates that you're unbothered by her. She hates the fact that you're going to win, and you have won. And she also hates the fact that she knows that whatever she does now is going to be further confirmation for you, and you're going to get to see her reaction, and she doesn't want you to see how much you upset her. She hates the fact that you've affected her in this way. She hates the fact that now she has nothing left to hold over the masculine, because he plans on telling you everything, even the more uncomfortable parts. So she has nothing left to hold over his head, because she knows that besides these readings here, you do your own readings, and you have a wealth of knowledge now, and she hates the fact that you have that solid footing. Last card. All right. What I feel here has to do with social media, because we have the 5 of Swords here. She's going to be making posts on her social media like, well, fuck it. She's going to try to say that he was a terrible dad, or, a terrible boyfriend, husband, whatever. She's going to try to rake him through the coals on social media, and that's her little way of digging at him. But it's, again, with this childish kickback. She has nothing left but social media. All she has left. Okay? That's all she has left. So if you see her spewing at the mouth, pay no regard to how she tries to bring you out. Okay? Because I feel like she's going to try to bring you out, because she sees you as the source of all her pain. Okay? Alrighty. So, we're 34 minutes in. I think we should actually do this in a separate reading. Okay, so I'm going to cut it off here. All of the information, how to contact me on social media, is within the links on my About page on this channel. The link to my website is within the bio on the About section of this channel. And if you need a personal reading, all of the information is in the description. Other than that, I will see you guys in the next video. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns, please leave them underneath the comment section, and I usually have my phone by me, a good portion of the day. I'll get to them as soon as I possibly can. All right, so on to the next reading, guys. I will see you soon.